This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the Barilla Pesto con Pomodori Secchi. This is a new to me pesto. I've never taken a look at this previously, never had it, never smelled it, never looked at it in my review chamber. I hope that you do not hear the fan behind me. It is over 29 degrees Celsius in my room right now, so I need this one to stay alive. Yes, these Pomodori that are partially dehydrated. Those are the ones that as a child I hated, but now as an adult I actually do enjoy it quite a bit. And I was intrigued by this particular pesto when I saw it for the first time, because a pesto with that, yeah, that would be interesting, I suppose. I put them on my pizza all the time when I have them around. Now let's take a quick look around the glass, the jar. Pause if you want to read that. Pause if you want to read any of that at any given point in time. A bit difficult to get everything in focus at once. It is, well, impossible. And pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right here as well. There's 200 grams of pesto for portion sizes. As opposed to many other suggestions for serving sizes, the pesto is usually held up for about 4 serving sizes for me, so that's fine. Looks wise looks good, design wise also okay. Let's crack the can open. Nice solid crack can opening action. Looks wise, yeah, looks very similar as it does on the outside right here. Looks like this baby puree stuff for babies, not out of babies, that you can buy. It smells very tomatoey. It smells like actually like a regular thick pasta sauce. It smells a bit of cheese as well, maybe some ricotta stuff in there. Let's take a quick look. Is there some ricotta stuff in there? No, there's some milky stuff, but not ricotta stuff. Okay, but it smells quite cheesy. Smells good though. Not cheesy in a bad way. Let's mix this top bit here and go for a taste test of this. I'll put this on a plate right here on the side, my favorite plate, and I have some fresh ravioli looking pasta. This is one of those rana, like more premium ready-made pastas, I suppose. These fresh pastas that just take 3 minutes in boiling water to be ready to eat. Wants to try those out as well. Those are 2 serving sizes. I don't agree with that. Let's take a quick taste test of the pesto. It tastes very similar as I expected. It really reminds me of these baby puree thingies actually. Got a certain tomatoey taste to it. Got a certain cheese, soft cheese dairy taste to it as well. And then we have some greens in there, and also some more cube-looking thingies. What could that be? What could that be? Maybe it's the tomato pulp. Yeah, maybe it's that. Let's take a bit more of that. Put it on there. Whoopala. I'm trying to always put the lid on these things at least halfway all the time because of all the stuff floating around in the air. Not that this is going to survive long after it's been opened up, but still. No, it's alright. It's got a certain pleasant acidity to it. Tiny bit of spiciness. Maybe, but maybe that's just the acidity being quite pronounced. Decent tomato flavor. Not necessarily as much of this tomato flavor in it as I would have hoped, like this more strong stuff, but it certainly does have the acidity of these partially dehydrated tomatoes, soft tomatoes as we call them in Germany, soft Tomaten. Yeah, with the I guess premium ravioli. Tastes alright as well. This one here has got a think spinach and ricotta cheese filling. Goes together better than I thought. Yes, definitely. So this pesto is good. Decent acidity to it. Decent tomato flavor. I have to say that this probably also goes really well if you put it on some nicely toasted bread. Maybe put some cheese on it, some greens maybe, have that as a sort of layer of binding everything together. That will go wonderfully, I suppose. So I think I'm just going to finish this off now and skip the review sheet for today, because I really want to give this a decent rating, because I think it's a very decent tasting pesto. Yes, maybe some more bigger pieces of that would be nice, but overall I think I'm close to reality when I give this an 8 out of 10. I do appreciate this. Usually I'm a bit more critical of these red pestos. Quite often they turn out to not be to my taste at all, but this one is quite alright. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for the pesto barilla con pomodori secchi is, I think, an appropriate rating. And if you've got a question or a video suggestion, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.